Pen Time, the show where we have Toothy BJ, Daily Obstruction, Eat My Paint, and Dogmo Dog Comics with comedian guests Rob Gagnon and Joe Tiller. And this is the Olympics. So, welcome to the Olympics. And
welcome to Sochi.
And the winner of this game we're playing, it gets a $10 Steam gift card. So,
oh my god!
Heads up, folks. Whoa. So here, here's our drawing canvas.
Is that real?
That's real. Just Bex got the Home Depot gift card last time. For anyone who's wondering,
wow. I thought that was a joke.
Nope. Send it to her right after. I have dedicated to losing roughly $40 a week on this. So we're $40 a month. Anyway, let's jump right into it, and let's get our first prompt. And the first prompt is: a never-before-seen fighting move. You have to draw, it's simple. Just draw a never-before-ever-seen fighting move. And ready, let's start.
Stop! Draw! Joe, have you ever been in a fight?
Not really. Have you? I've been
no?
in fights with my brothers, but not anything
who
serious.
Hasn't? My goodness. Your brothers are little bitches, though, so I wouldn't, that's going to happen. I once stopped a fight. Two kids with skateboards, the Quick brothers, two blonde twins. That's never a good sign in the 90s. They were going after my buddy Luke, who had just moved from Coventry. You all know Coventry. And so I wasn't going to fight these guys, and they had skateboards, and they came at Luke, and I stood between them and jutted kind of my hips out, and I made my zipper go zhoo, 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 zhoo. So when they would try to fight each other, they would laugh. And eventually I bet they did fight, but not that day. And I was a hero. Joe.
Man, you're like a Nickelodeon TV show where it's like the main character diffuses the situation in a healthy way.
Yeah, couldn't stop my parents from getting divorced, but what are you gonna do?
Did you try the zipper move when they were yelling at each other?
Yeah, I tried the zipper move. That's why I thought it would work. I didn't think it was gonna work on the Quick twins, but what are you gonna do? I guess they're from Coventry.
Mm-hmm.
They are from Coventry, though.
So should we go over who our artists are?
Yes. So
I'm wondering.
Daily Obstruction.
Just wondering.
Or otherwise known as Brennan on the upper left. Brody, Dogmo Brody in the upper right. Bottom left, we have Eat My Paint, famous for his MS Paint usage, is Lloyd. And then Toothy. We don't know his name or country of origin.
The mysterious Toothy.
And that
he just shows up to these streams.
That is the end of the timer. Yeah, so just for everyone, so this is the Olympics, and the USA is cheating by having two members there at the top. Lloyd is representing the entirety of the UK, and then Toothy, since we don't know where he's from, he's representing all of South America. So just...
wow.
That's how
Check
that's...
Twitter, team.
Check Twitter.
There's
okay.
a lot at stake. And you do have to share your Steam gift card with the entire country. If you win.
1 second. Okay, so I'll work on that here, Toothy. Brennan, what do we got here?
This is the the famous eyeball helicopter swing. He squirts his eyeball out, and he slaps his opponent around with it.
Best done shirtless. I'll say that.
It's one of the most effective moves in the pantheon of moves. It's unexpected. It's intimidating.
Everyone
That's
knows criminals don't like to be grossed out. It's not their bag.
Exactly.
All right,
That's why cops are so disgusting.
Joe, you got points on that? You taking that down?
Oh yeah, we all know who's getting the points this round.
Yeah, so Joe keeps the score, and everyone kind of knows, how this round is going so far. So, but Joe will tabulate later. All right, Dogmo. Oh God, what? Wow.
Yeah, this is the old bone breaker. With you can really clench your butt pretty hard, and here he's using it to break this man's arm.
Yeah. Also,
I
Dogmo.
was wondering if power lifters could break a dick in half with their butt cheeks.
Even if you are trying to fist somebody, to go elbow first is rude.
It's a little rude, yeah.
Not as situational as you'd think, too. This could be used in almost any fight.
Oh yeah.
Right.
If you ever been to a men's gym or a YMCA, this is par for the course.
By the way, Dogmo, check your Twitter DMs. Just gonna throw that out. All right, Lloyd, what the fuck is this?
Guess who ran out of time? Yeah, I couldn't really think of anything. I'm getting quite a lot of lag. Like I'm drawing at about with a 300 ping. But yeah, like I'm not sure if it's Chrome or something, because when I'm drawing on Paint and stuff like that, it's not lagging. But when I'm on this, it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm blaming the tools.
This is an effective. This is an attack, though, in a way. They make you wait, right? That's an attack. I think we might have a few points coming your way on this one.
Oh, guys.
Maybe a couple points.
No, you've earned them.
Where was this going? Like has an oven mitt up there? Is he grabbing a man's neck?
It was going to be like he's got like like one of those puppets. And then the puppet was going to be doing an uppercut, maybe.
Okay.
Like a ventriloquist act.
Yeah, but 2 minutes is it runs out.
Yeah.
I barely had time to tell my story about the Quick Twins. I mean, you don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
Can't wait for part 2 of that.
Oh my God! Well, there's only one left, so it's gonna be interesting.
Okay, and Toothy, what do we got here?
I have to come clean and admit that I kind of cheated, because this question was already asked in another stream like a long time ago, and I did exactly the same thing.
So which one is who's doing the fighting move? Because they're both kind of into this. It seems like. Is it the guy on the left?
I mean, if he's into it, you have an instant win, no?
Yeah. KO.
How did it go the first time you did it?
He did this. He drew two men making out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Was it as big of a hit?
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
I think it was.
Toothy, come on. You heard my story about the Quick Twins. It's not going to get any worse than that.
Toothy, I do think you might lose some points, and I have a sound drop for you. I'm not a perfect person. So, Toothy gets the hoobastank of shame, and we move on. Joe's going to log those points in his point logger
Writing
software.
down the points. So everyone knows the points are out of 4. Everyone can get anywhere from 1 to 4 points per round, and I don't have to say who got the 4 that round.
Okay. That's how it works, folks. And now we're going to go on to another prompt. Prompt number 2. What is the prompt?
The prompt.
What to do to get out of small talk. What to do. It could be what you do or just a good idea you have to get out of small talk. What Lloyd, there's a little eraser button above the layers you can hit to clear your
You
layer.
can hit D on the keyboard.
Or D.
What's
Yay! Thank you.
Let's
Drop
start
down.
the time over. Start the time over.
Yeah.
It started. We are started.
Okay.
We could do.
What was the prompt?
Everyone's
what
always
to
complaining
do to
about
get out
small
of
talk.
what to do to get out of small talk is the prompt, Lloyd. What to
Okay.
do to get out of small talk? We could do like a ESPN thing, like as you can see, Daly's posting, he's drawing there, and now his brushes are
Daly's
going up,
going in with some red.
and he's got some hair here. He's probably hating this right now.
Interesting technique. It's the
Joe-
first time we've seen color here tonight.
Joe, could you lay on
Today.
for the viewers? Could you hit us with some small talk right now? Could you get it going?
Yeah, sure. So what religion is everyone here?
Joe, that's
White.
Um,
White guy. White male.
Rob.
Okay, I feel you.
What?
Who did we all vote for in the presidential election? I'm assuming that-
Biden and Harris. As all white men did.
Eat my paint. Did you happen to vote?
yeah, I voted for peace on Earth.
Hell
I-
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, yeah,
That's what we need.
yeah.
Joe, I think we're at risk of this becoming big talk. Let's take it back down a little bit.
Okay, let's
Rob, why don't you show us
just
how
keep
it's
it
done
basic.
and lay down some small talk?
What time is it where you guys are?
That is very small. Very, very small
Ooh,
talk.
that is minuscule talk. Fuck. That's too small, Rob. That's
It's 12:11.
that
What have
sound.
you guys been screaming?
That sound means 10 seconds left. By the way, everyone. If we hear the
Oh,
weird.
I thought it means over. Do you reckon I could close the browser and start up again, maybe?
Okay. This time, let's start from the other end. Let's start with Toothy BJ.
Hello.
Okay. How to get out of small talk? Say we should move in together and grab both their hands.
I mean, I can hear some plates in the background. Who's sitting? Come on, come forward.
Mm.
Who's eating? I don't know.
Who's
it's
sitting?
not
Come
me.
on.
I don't know.
That's my wife. That's no. Oh my gosh, she's embarrassed now, guys.
That is a serious thing.
I'm sorry.
That is very rude to do in the UK, Toothy, to call that out. That's
Yeah, Toothy, that
Congrats
one's on
on-
you. You shouldn't have called that out.
Oh my
Congrats on love.
I know. We are so in love, aren't we, Al? She's
Isn't that nice?
She's so. Oh my god, she's blushing so much.
What's she eating?
We had enchiladas tonight.
Ooh, how British.
Yeah, enchiladas.
I love the idea that every time
Enchilada in it.
we review someone's art, Rob starts a small talk thing with them. Like starts.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of small talk right here, like, guys.
All right, Toothy, that's good.
What's the weather there?
God damn it, Rob.
Mind your own business.
That's a little deep. All right,
You
Lloyd.
cannot.
What is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna come out and say it again, guys. I'm getting a lot of lag here. There's obviously some there's obviously something intercepting the waves. I'm getting a lot of bad weather, and this is just to get out of small talk. What I found this to be quite effective is I just kind of like get on my knees and just like I just smack my ass. And then I look over. I look over at them, and yeah, usually it gets me out of a tight spot.
Did you draw? Am I seeing unbreaking eye contact?
That's
in
effective.
in his eyes there.
That is unbreaking, unwavering eye. You can sort of see that the one brow is raised ever so slightly.
Yeah, but it's still hostile. It's not like come get some. It's like I expect you to leave now. This is
And this is playing into the stereotype that the Brits are cheeky.
Ah,
oh Rob.
ah,
Rob.
I'll never
Layers
tell.
to it. Layers.
went over
Hey, now.
to Dogmo. That was for Rob, by the way, not you, Lloyd, for his pun. Brody, what is this?
So this is me on the right, just giving the worst answers possible in small talk. Like, hey, what kind of music do you like? Like, oh, I like all kinds. Like, what's your favorite movie? The Dark Knight, stuff like that. Where it's gonna kill the conversation.
Yeah, small talk already sucks, but when you're talking to someone who isn't even willing to do the bare minimum small talk, that's pretty bad.
Exactly.
Rob, comment.
Was your ex-wife like that, bro?
My ex-wife, no, I wouldn't say so. It was always medium talk, and that was the problem between us. I like to swing wildly in both directions.
All right, fair enough. Now that brings us to Brennan.
That's right.
That's a lot of points for Brody. It's a very good strategy of doubling down.
Thank you, Joe.
Brennan, what are we looking at here?
So, whenever I get stuck in a conversation, the quickest way to get out of it for me is usually just to shit my diaper.
Okay.
And either the stench or just, the face I'm making usually makes them leave.
And then the diaper's clearly visible is like the only thing you're wearing too. It's not,
Yeah.
because your thighs are.
You didn't even go behind a couch or anything.
No.
Well, this is in an IKEA.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of always behind a couch when you're in IKEA.
Yeah.
Too many couches to not be behind a
philosophical
couch.
point, Rob. Very philosophical.
Oh, thanks. I'm a bit of a George Carlin. I got houses in my fucking couches. Okay, no, I'm not.
That's not George Carlin at all.
That's George Carlin. I got houses
That was
in
a
my
good
couches.
impression for like half a second.
I'm uploading and downloading and
All right.
up front and down.
You're doing like
That's George Carlin.
Dr. Seuss has a seizure or something. All right, that brings us to the end of prompt 2. And wait, what's that noise? We haven't heard this one before.
Oh no!
It's a Joe prompt. That's this new noise for Joe
snap.
prompt.
Oh snap! My time to shine.
All right, Joe.
My time to give a prompt for everyone to draw.
Lay it on us. What is the Joe prompt?
Looking at my list here. All right, here's what I want the contestants to draw. Draw someone who has been training their whole life only to find out that fucking is not an Olympic sport.
Wow.
Did you get that one?
God damn it.
All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1.
This person has been they've been training every day, 8 hours a day, nonstop, and then they turn 18, and they're like, "All right, time to represent my country." They go to the Olympic sign-up, the Olympic sign-ups in downtown Atlanta.
Oh no! I overslept the Olympic sign-ups.
They overslept a little, so they're rushing. They get to the Olympic sign-ups, and they're like, "What's your event?" And then the person's like, "Oh, I'm a fucker."
Like, sorry.
And then
that's not
the
on.
Olympic sign-ups people have to say. So what would that person look like?
Now,
How would they stand?
Is this like one of the, is just an incredibly mean prank? Like someone's like,
No, they just assumed. They just kind of assumed.
This
that it
feels
would be
like
that.
this feels like a Mad Lib you already filled in, and you're just telling us about it.
By the way, does anyone know the lyrics to that Hoobastank song? Could someone?
I know the beginning.
Not a perfect person.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
let's see
that's the
how
part
far
I
we
know.
can go with it. There's many things I wish I didn't do.
Wish I'd known.
I'm not. I don't know. And then I tried to hide from you. That's not it. Oh, there's the 15 seconds.
15 seconds, everyone hurry.
Indeed. Not long.
5 seconds left. I can definitely see the Lloyd just lost his whole thing. Lloyd, you keep drawing while we talk to other people here. So, Brennan, what's that little guy?
This dude got breast implants in preparation for the big event, and he got there only to discover that he's a fool.
And also no dick, so that hurts his.
Yeah, well, he had to sell it to pay for the breast implants.
Oh, okay. So just not a forward thinker. That guy.
That is a prime example of 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
You don't have to have a dick to fuck good, though. So
That's true. That's true.
it still has a chance.
He's got many more orifices. All
Plus,
right.
he has almost no like middle torso, and that just saves time.
Yeah, that had to go as well.
Yeah.
You don't have to bend the legs back or anything. Just fucking go for it.
Plus, if it's like fucking by duration event, then it's gonna take someone a while to come with this person because they just look like that. They look like a little baby dolphin man.
Yeah.
Oh, Oompa Loompa.
Yeah. So
If it's like a team sport, that would be a very good person to have on your team.
right. Yeah.
Very good person.
You'd be soft for most of it. All right. Brody Dogmo.
So this is
I
this
love
is
it.
the version of the long jump.
That's
They've
so
been
good.
practicing their whole lives, and there's an Olympic referee there blowing a whistle and just like, "Hey, no, this is no good. This is not what we're about."
Is this the long pump?
Exactly.
That girl looks so like. I don't know why I feel bad for her. Does anyone else feel bad?
She's
for
like,
her?
I feel bad for her, but
Yeah.
Is she a fellow contestant? Like, is she also on his team, or is she just
Looks
like,
like she's
the,
bound.
the Olympics provide
think-
her for this event?
They are part of a
Oh, the
team. They've been
Olympics
training
team.
together for many years.
What's the error on the play, Dogmo?
Well, this is not the long jump, right? It is not an Olympic sport.
Oh, so they're at the
This is
wrong. Okay, I see. So
yeah,
so
they
he's just-
they misunderstood.
So they not only do they not realize there's not an Olympic fucking sport, but then they also ran out onto the track immediately
Correct.
and set up and did this immediately, and the ref has caught them. Okay.
You got a big black dick. You want to show it off.
Immediate silence.
Give that the silence it deserves.
half the time Rob says anything, that's what happens.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.
all right. Let's move on to Lloyd, who
I'm
had
just saying. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Guys,
I just have no follow up to your dick comment.
It's all right.
Don't worry, I'll bail us out with a sound drop.
Wake up and I hope you're dead.
All right. That is an excerpt from The Marriage Story. That's Adam Driver yelling, "Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead." So the soundboard is
Classic.
lit right now. All right, so Lloyd, I think I know what's going on here. He's actually super
it's quite
relieved.
subtle. Yeah.
I love it.
Well, I've got great news. I've got great news, guys. I was whilst you guys were filling the room with laughs, I was googling. I was looking up why is Agio lagging so much. So I went into settings, turn off.
I can hear the sink. The sink.
Oh yeah,
I can hear it.
God,
Toothy.
is,
How many times do we have to tell you to stop commenting on these things?
Toothy he is fucking policing extra noises on the stream today.
He's admonishing me for taking on water.
All right, so
Yeah.
you fixed your lag. That's amazing.
Yeah. So now I'm ready. I'm ready to get into this. Now I can compete.
But also, this guy is so relieved because he has been coming like 10 times a day in preparation for the Olympics. And
He's coming on his own phase.
I mean, look at the size of his wanking hand.
His wanking hand is massive. It doesn't have a ton of reach, but the fingers are huge. So that's all you need. And
what he lacks in dexterity, he makes up for in power.
so the scene would be great to watch because he shows up and he's like, "Hey, I'm an Olympic fucker," and they're like, "Sorry, that's not a thing at all." And then he just breaks down crying. He says, "Thank you so much," and he's immediately relieved. And they're like,
Yeah,
"What
like
the fuck?"
and then it turns out his coach, he's like one of those athletes who's like coached by his dad.
Oh God, Jesus! Oh, that got dark, and I think dark is worth some extra points. Joe will decide that.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I got one for you, gang.
oh, here comes a fart from Rob. There's a fart from Rob. That's part of the show. I should have a sound drop for it. I don't yet, but well, let me see if I do. All right.
Some of my best writing.
Toothy, we've got oh God, what is happening here? I'm not gonna.
Don't pretend you've never seen a flashlight before.
Oh right. I thought that was a frappuccino, an Olympic frappuccino.
I thought it was a protein shake at first.
Yeah.
I'll take a half soy frap with whipped cream and pussy lips. Thank you.
I want to eat my.
Tastes
whipped
kind of
cream.
frothy.
I like my coffee with pussy.
Toothy, explain yourself.
He brought all his equipment, his training equipment, his competition equipment, and found out that the competition is not what he had initially understood. So, he dropped it on the floor and he's shocked.
Why is the baby of training equipment? What is going on?
No. He's not, he just has a big head. He's a cartoon.
Oh,
no
thank
babies.
God!
No babies.
Thank God!
No baby fucking. Okay?
I thought that was a baby, but it's just a weird looking dude. That's fine. Thank God.
That reminds me of the time Stewie went to the Olympics for fucking.
Oh, Rob.
Everything I wake up and I hope you're dead.
Hey, Stewie.
Rob, that's not one of your. That's not one of your best, but time limit.
One of my best. What I'm known for, yeah, my best.
Wow, so I don't know about. Okay, so that was Joe prompt. Sorry, I got ahead of myself here, and that means we got another art prompt. This time it is. Draw your guilty pleasure. Draw your guilty pleasure.
Hey, while they're drawing, I'm going to have Ariel come in and we're going to do a scene from Silence of the Lambs that we do sometimes.
Okay, all right.
Ariel!
Start the round. 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop! Draw!
All right, let's hear the
You want to do
silence.
Silence of the Lambs?
It's Rob's guilty
Yeah,
pleasure.
sure. I didn't look it up.
That's okay. They don't know what the words are anyway.
Okay.
This is the second time I'm hearing the scene this week. I'm not joking.
Yeah, we bucked
All right.
him with it earlier in the week.
All right, go for it.
She used to work for Miss Frederica. Did you know her?
No. Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat person?
Yes, she was a big girl, sir.
Oh, yeah. And scene.
There's more to it.
No, that's pretty much. That's pretty much it.
It's
That's
Wow.
pretty much it.
It's
We
so-
gave the condensed versions.
It is
That
so
sounded
disturbing
exactly
to me
like the guy.
that you guys have that scene on tap ready to go. That's I don't know.
It's a lot of fun. It keeps things exciting.
And
you
Jodie
know.
Foster's one of the few people I can do.
Yeah,
That was
my
a
wife does a
really good
great
Jodie
Jodie Foster.
That was so
Sometimes
accurate.
she'll just thin out her lips and look at me from the corner of the room.
Do you guys do that on Thanksgiving? Like,
His guilty pleasures.
do you do that for your family? as well.
Oh, I don't talk to my family. I was like,
Yeah, no. I'll text it to him.
That's even weirder. But you know what? That deserves a little sound bite. I don't know if Ariel could do that.
Oh, I thought they were points.
Little soundbite. No, you got points. Didn't she get points, Tim?
Probably.
Did I get points in?
I think. Well, that's up to Joe, but I think so. We have 10 seconds left. Artists, final 10 seconds to get those strokes in. Get those final strokes down.
Brennan's gonna have to hurry to
Toothy
finish it
DJ.
in time.
You know, we're gonna start with Brody this time. We're gonna jump right on to Brody's.
Wow.
Holy shit,
We're
that's
gonna
crazy.
immediately ride
Unprecedented.
Brody's dick.
All right. This is a person who I won't name, but they're on my Facebook, and they're not my friend, but I know who they are, and I just like going onto their page because they're very conspiratorial. They sort of envision the end of society happening, so they're always encouraging people to like stock up on food, find shelter. You know, people are like burying money in their backyard.
Why would money have to do with the apocalypse? Like the value of the dollar is going to hold up in the apocalypse? That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. So it's a lot of that. There's some 9/11 stuff mixed in there, 5G wireless, all that good stuff. So I just like checking them out.
So your guilty pleasure is hate surfing, hate. You like.
And it makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, I got you. That's I think we all do that. All right, let's drop on down right to Toothy. We'll drop on. Oh God.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Ariel, come take a look at this.
Oh wait, let me. Hey, who's that? Hey, who's that? Who's that hot woman in that picture, Rob?
That's nobody. She died long ago. My wife's cry laughing now. I hope you're happy.
And if this is like on a train somewhere, this is literally a guilty pleasure. So that's good.
Oh yeah, public. Yeah, voyeurism.
That's a really good, like, pretty clean way to draw jerking off, because I can just tell YouTube he's actually just playing music out of his hand there or something.
Yeah, this guy's playing the spoon.
He's playing Mozart.
Is he jerking off, or is he just punching himself in the dick repeatedly?
Is there a difference, Joe?
Well, we can get
How do you jerk off, Joe? I thought.
We don't have to go into that, but it's
tell us how it goes. I'll lay down talk over that. They'll barely hear you. All right. Lloyd, eat my paint.
Well, I like how a lot of us are like 3 of us are sitting for this for our guilty pleasure, and we're like kind of looking at, you know what I mean? We're like almost caught in the act. But I don't feel as guilty about my guilty pleasures because I like to sit down in front of the TV, unzip my pants, and I'll see if you can guess who I'm watching on the screen. I'll give you
Gorilla Bart Simpson.
I'll give you a few hints. Someone who likes to say, "I'll be back," and
Ariel just whispered Arnold.
I was whispering Arnold to him.
No, it's Jodie Foster.
Oh.
Wow. That does look more like Bart Simpson than Arnold, though.
I think my pen kind of glitched out. That's right, guys. I've got another thing happening to me. Did you see that line? Whereas, like, there should be more going on with the top left of his head. He hasn't had a lobotomy, or maybe that is my guilty pleasure.
So
I like Arnold head operations.
Your guilty pleasure is having your pants unzipped and you watch Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Like I said, I don't feel guilty about it.
Jody.
Is it his action movies or just his like him speaking to the state of California about like legislative measures?
It's no big deal, guys. I've got like a CCTV of inside of his house, and it's sort of like Truman Show. He'll just sort of sing in front of the mirror, and he'll just go about his day, and I just watch.
Ed Harris, why are you watching me, Ed Harris?
There are cameras in here. I know it.
Are you sure there's not a certain like band you like listening to that's your guilty pleasure? Maybe Hoobastank.
Hoobastank, get out of here, Hoobastank!
Okay, let's move on to Brennan. And Brennan, what the fuck is this?
So my guilty pleasure, a little obscure. I enjoy making little paper boats and using the clown in the sewers. I'm gonna drop it in there, but I never do.
Don't get close to there! Do not get close to there! Oh my goodness!
So you cock tease the clown from It with paper boats. I actually didn't see the movie, so I'm guessing at how that movie works. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, it's basically
It's mostly about paper
minutes. Yeah,
it's a rom-com.
He loves those boats.
He loves those boats, Tim. He can't get enough of them. It stems back to... Never mind.
So Lloyd, did you see the movie It?
Which movie?
The clown movie? Is that what it's called? It?
Clown movie. The clown movie. Is it Pixar?
There was
I think
one movie and a short series. So
it doesn't
only
sound
one
like
movie and a
Lloyd's.
series.
It doesn't sound like Lloyd's seen this, and it sounds like Brennan likes the clown movie. It, right?
I feel like we're missing a who's on first opportunity here.
No, Rob. I think they're having a disagreement, and it's kind of turning into an awkward argument, and that brings us to our next thing, which is just a moment.
Art Duel!
Holy moly!
We have an art duel over that argument that just happened between.
I just spat out my enchilada.
Brennan versus Lloyd.
I'm heated right now.
Brennan versus Lloyd art duel, and the
Holy
prompt
shit,
is
this is exciting.
weirder.
Is this worth points?
I think so, but also it could be worth a lot of negative points. So Brody and Toothy sit this. Actually, Brennan and Lloyd will battle, and Brody and Toothy will battle each other because we just have leftovers. Americans versus other people. The prompt is the weirder reason to get fired. Whoever can come up with the weirder reason to get fired, USA versus others, wins the round. So ready, set, go.
So how is this different from the other rounds?
Well, as you saw, they had a natural argument, very organically just popped up about the clown stuff, and
they were pretty pissed at each other.
They were furious. Brendan said some things. Lloyd said some things.
I'm like Kevin Bacon in Footloose. I'm taking my frustration out on the canvas.
Bow, 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 bow. Art duel.
Whoever wins the art duel gets what, Tim?
1 point. I don't know, Joe. That's your department. Why are you asking me? That's the Joe.
Well, it has to be different. If I'm just giving arbitrary points for every round, that doesn't make this special, does it?
All right, they get.
There was once an art duel after school one time where the Quick twins pulled my friend Luke. You'll remember he's from Coventry, and they pulled him aside. They started art dueling, so that's when I got the good idea to come all over everybody.
What?
Rob, you can't make up a story and then end it with you come on everyone.
Oh boy!
Better than
Hey, it didn't stop my parents' divorce either.
Rob, you can tell a real story in which you come on everyone, but we don't want to hear improv come on everyone story. Do you have any real stories?
I already told you about that time I jerked off at a gas station in Arizona.
Yeah, we did. For anyone tuning in, check the last episode for that. There's the sound. That means you have about 10 seconds.
They had just voted against gay marriage, and I was not for it, so I had to do my civic duty and jerk off in their bathroom. And I had the flu, so I didn't even want to.
All right, pens down. So you're saying you, in protest of Arizona not passing gay marriage, you jerked off in an Arizona gas station bathroom?
And I didn't even get an erection. That's kind of true. That's kind of true. It really was probably the softest I've ever come.
Okay, let's go to Lloyd.
How often are we talking here?
Lloyd,
My pen has stopped working.
Oh no.
Something's
That's
happening.
another
to me, guys.
British euphemism.
What is
What?
I used to
My
mark
pen
equal-
has stopped working. If you know what I mean. My pen has stopped working, Governor.
I need to fill it with some ink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I feel so uncomfortable listening to you two. Lloyd, what were you going for before your pen crapped out?
Basically, this guy has he's been warned about wearing frogs on his head, and this is the final straw. You know, he's not only is he wearing a frog on his head, he is giving a very unsavory salute to the manager, who you can tell he's a manager because he's wearing glasses and he's got a mustache.
Is that the British way of saying middle fingers? The old unsavory salute? Because that is awesome.
Yeah. Well, I yes.
All right.
Yes, and yeah.
Okay. Good improv.
Bit of a jungle around here, a frog and two birds, yeah?
All right. Well, yeah, he can't work in most offices probably, and that's a really well-behaved frog. Let's move on to Toothy. The weirder reason to get fired: sexually harassing your own body.
Exactly. Yes.
'Cause you're a two-headed man. This complaint comes up a lot.
Let him explain. Let him explain.
Yeah, sorry, Toothy. Go ahead.
Well, so, the drawing didn't come off as good as I expected, so it's kind of hard to understand. But you put it perfectly. Indeed, yes.
So every
So
time they
one of
go to
them
the
is the
bathroom,
boss?
What?
I'm confused. I don't think you explained it enough.
Oh my god.
Joe
Is one of the
It's like a
heads the
scrotum.
boss?
Joe asked if one of
What?
the heads is the boss.
Ah, yes, indeed, yes.
Oh, that makes
Sorry.
it way a tougher situation. Interesting to hire yourself as an employee. You're the other half of yourself.
Just had the qualifications. Oh, okay.
So he touched the boss's
Oh.
dick.
Oh.
Do they
very-
have like
very
their
helpful.
own designated side of their shared penis? Like that's my side of the dick and that's your side, and don't touch my side with your hand.
I suppose that one touches the dick and the other fondles the balls or something from that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's just a Monday morning bathroom trip for them. All right, Dogmo. What are we
So
looking
this
at?
guy keeps just really shoving his head up his butt. This is like, his arms are reaching around here and coming up on each side. This is his neck. He's just kind of hanging out there all day, and you just can't have that in an office, so he's fired.
Right.
I think he's showing initiative.
Yes.
He keeps getting promotions. It doesn't go the way Dogma wants. Yeah, that's it's probably not okay.
That's a weird way to get fired.
That's very weird. Yeah, as far as weirdness goes, that's up there.
Yeah.
All
Because he should be
right,
getting promoted.
Brennan, what the fuck?
So he was asked by his boss if he liked candy corn or not, and he said that he did. So he's fired. And he also has an ass for a head.
Okay.
I was wondering how you were going to fit that in there, and then you did.
So and he's shitting in the office out of his head
Shitting.
ass.
Yeah.
You can't shit out your head ass. If you're gonna have a head ass, I know there's a disability. You filled out the disability form for your head ass, but you can't just shit in my office. Okay. All right. Well,
So who won?
Reminds me of Washington, D.C. Am I right, gang? Huh? Looks like some of the politicians over in Washington, D.C.
Rob.
My ex-wife.
Rob.
My ex-wife.
I think that could have been a draw. I mean, those are all equally pretty weird. But I think there's a new prompt coming up, and then we're up for an exciting one because it is chat interaction. I forgot to tell everyone to have the stream up, but we'll figure this out. We're all gonna draw. Everyone's gonna draw. I think there's a username, someone's username in chat. Should probably just pick someone. So there's some pretty easy ones to pick here.
There's some guy named Dogmo in the chat. That's pretty funny.
Short for dog molester. He doesn't tell many people that, but all right. Well, I mean, it's so most people are just their names, so that's kind of hard to draw. So I think we should go with, and I hate to do this. Oh wait, no, there we go. Figgly Biggly. Figgly Biggly, are you still there? There's a delay on my voice hitting the
Figgly. Figgly.
Figgly
It's
Biggly.
like 30 seconds.
Oh, damn, that's a longer delay than I thought. Figgly Biggly or Shrek. It's one of the two we're gonna draw because those are the only ones that qualify.
We all want to draw Shrek.
All right, well let's just draw Shrek because that's someone's username.
How did I know we were gonna end up here?
I'm excited.
Oh,
excited.
Figgly Biggly is there.
Oh, Figgly Biggly's there. Okay, let's draw Figgly Biggly. And 3, 2.
If you want to have him in the Shrekiverse, that's not gonna lose you points.
No, it isn't.
3, 2, 1. Draw Figgly Biggly. Figgly, we are drawing you. People are drawing what they think of when they hear your name. Sorry to
I'm
everyone
having a hard
else.
time thinking of anything but Shrek right now.
Are we doing
From his
Figgly
crazy,
Biggly or Shrek?
crazy years.
We're doing Figgly Biggly, Lloyd.
We're doing
doing
A Figgly Biggly.
Yes. Yep.
But we're talking
Wait,
we're
is that,
talking
about
about
Shrek.
Shrek.
Do you
Is
think
that-
all the
While we're
Shrek...
drawing Figgly
You-
Biggly.
Rob, do you think the Shrek talk is going to influence the artists? What do we think?
I can only hope so.
I can already see it.
I can
influencing
only
Toothy.
hope so. If anyone wants to draw Eddie Murphy or Mike Myers or Cameron Diaz, who else was in that movie? John Lithgow.
Is the Figgly
Who played the cat?
is the Figgly Biggly
Antonio Banderas. My wife says Antonio Banderas.
is the Figgly Biggly already a pub in the UK, Lloyd?
Yeah, it's a very successful chain of pubs. They have like a Figgly Biggly play area as well, so you can leave the kids while you get shit faced.
So like the Weatherspoons, but for the whole family.
Who told you about
Yeah,
Weatherspoons?
toss
been-
the kids in the fig pit.
The fig
Weatherspoons is our thing.
the fig pit. It's just rotting figs from the month.
Don't romp around in the fig pit with your sister. Your dad and I are going to have a Guinness.
fuck!
I love the way it stays fresh because of the long-lasting foamy head. Keeps it fresh to the last sip. Guinness by Secret Evening Pen Time.
You can't do ads for. I don't know the legalities. All right, we got 10 seconds left. People are drawing their best Figgly Bigglies, but mostly Shrek.
Oh, I see some Shrek. I see a lot of Shrek coming in at the last minute. I think y'all wised up right at the end.
All right, pens
There we
down,
go.
And we're gonna start with Brennan.
So this is he's being force-fed Fig Newtons by the big green man himself.
Oh,
Those are huge Fig Newtons. Or he's small.
I know. Shrek is very far away right now. He has to go. It's a long trip between where he stores the Fig Newtons and the guy that's eating them.
He makes homemade massive Fig Newtons from a YouTube channel that teaches you how to do that.
And they're fig flavored. It's not even one of the good flavors. It's the fucking fig flavor, the original one with the seeds.
I love the.
Oh wait, hold on. I got something for you.
Rob fart. Oh God.
All real.
Rob, can I ask you something right now?
Seeds are good though.
What's that?
What do you eat before we stream? Because this is very.
I was actually feeling pretty shaky. That's why my jokes aren't quite as 10 stars as they usually are right now, Tim. By the way, I'm using a 10-star system, but I didn't really eat much. What did I have today? I had my smoothie, a hard-boiled egg. Is there a grosser thing I could tell you I ate?
That's pretty nasty. Let's look at Dogmo's drawing there. Ooh.
So, yeah, when I hear Figgly Biggly, I was thinking kind of like a sure-footed large man who's a great dancer.
Love it.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory.
That definitely earns you points for staying on topic and not going down the Shrek hole, as many have.
Yeah, the Shrek thing that was a trap. So good on you for not taking the bait.
And I'm not.
For me, it wasn't. It was never a trap. For me, it was never a trap. For me,
I'm not even seeing Shrek in the chat anymore. So I think that's a serious trap people might have fallen into. Lloyd, what the fuck is that?
Hello. Yeah, like Figgly Biggly's. Like I said, very successful chain restaurant here in the UK. But yeah, the thing that sprung to mind. The thing that sprung to mind was, those kind of like those caterpillar things from like Mario World. The yellow, like I'm not sure why that came to mind, but I tried to kind of draw the essence of that, and then obviously my inner urges took over when I got towards the head.
Right.
And he
can I give you can I give you a piece of advice?
No.
All right. Well, you're in trouble when you stomp on those guys and they turn red.
Okay. Wow. Snuck in the advice anyway.
Yep.
The Mario.
Hey, your blood's not on my hands, plumber.
All right. Let's move on to Toothy.
Super Mario.
Toothy, what is that like a?
Looks awesome.
It's like Shrek with a Figgly Wiggly because I decided to draw them both. Well, it's those are not legs; those are just hundreds of nipples that the Figgly Wigglies have.
Now, is that a parasitic relationship? It leeches off of Shrek's life force as he goes about.
No, man, it's pure love.
Symbiotic
love.
Okay, they're helping each other out. I got you. It cleans Shrek throughout the day, and Shrek gives it. I mean, Shrek collects.
Well,
Shrek pleasures it.
It's
nibs.
It's kind of an affair because Shrek is with Fiona, and you don't want to break up that.
Okay.
But he has like a side thing. Wow, that's shocking.
Sorry,
that's
not appropriate for the stream.
When I'm not with my wife Fiona, I'm fucking this snake thing with nibs.
My ex-wife.
This is from the live-action Shrek 5, live-action with Bing Rames.
All right, new prompt. And it is going to be, you have to draw a moment you wish you could forget, but clearly you can't because you're able to draw it. A moment you wish you could forget. And ready.
Does this live stream count?
That's mean. That's hurtful. And I wish I could forget that you said that.
Right.
So I would draw this the moment you said that to me. I'm very sensitive.
I feel so bad for even thinking that.
Man, your guys' banter is biting.
If it makes you feel better, I feel bad.
I was warned about the British banter being extra brutal and witty, and I wasn't even ready for that.
He got you.
Everything I saw on Love Island is true.
Oh, did you see Love Island?
Oh, she's well off, but I need a bit of banter.
Mate, your chat is well shit.
I've heard of
Oh, Jazz, well, shit. She fit, though. She's a right fit bird.
God damn it. Can someone explain what the show is?
Ariel, can you explain Love Island? Ariel's going to explain Love Island.
All right. Ariel,
Love Island. I have 1 minute. Okay, Love Island. A bunch of hot people are sent to an island or someplace in Spain or somewhere that they pretend is an island. And then they're supposed to get into couples and but every week they either vote somebody off because some new hot people come in.
Well, now. Mark is from Worcestershire. He's got a big hog.
He's a what is it? I forget what it's called when they use their hands and they work in like vocational stuff.
He's
like
an idiot.
A plumber or something. No. I forget what it's called. A tradie. He's a tradie now. That might be Australian. Anyway, so there's a bunch of different ones. There's also Love Island, America, Australia, England, all that.
But the best one is
the best one's the UK.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. And yeah, it's just a bunch of hot people, and you get to see them voted off the island. And some of them are smart. No, all of them are dumb. Occasionally, there'll be one smart person. That person will make it to the end.
Do they allow
good unspoken racism too?
What do you?
Oh God, that is my least favorite part.
Let's not get into it.
Yeah, I won't get into it. But I have been watching Love Island. I've been watching, and I see the racism.
Let's just go down to Toothy's drawing here. So this is a moment Toothy wishes he could forget. Toothy?
Yeah, man. It hurts, man. It just hurts. Since Rob cut ties with her, I thought that I could have a chance, but she wasn't into it, you know?
So she's your ex-wife also. Rob and Toothy's ex-wife.
I had to reload my Aggie, so I haven't even seen this, but I don't like the sound of it. Let's see. Please don't leave me, Rob's ex-wife. We're in public. Oh, jeez.
Wow, and Toothy is apparently built like a fridge. I mean, look at the thickness on Toothy.
Tasteless.
He has no neck. He is a solid box of a man. Good God.
He's got groceries all up in there.
Dude, that's...
That reminds me of the time I told Rob's ex-wife not to leave me in public.
Rob, you can't do Family Guy cutaway as
Yeah,
Peter Griffin randomly throughout the stream. No one knows what's going on. All right, let's jump over to Lloyd. Lloyd.
What's up?
Whoa, what is this?
So... in case you guys are wondering, I'm the one on the left. So I really should have said not right now, because the events that followed. Yeah, I wish I could forget. They say an elephant never forgets either. So that poor elephant's gonna have to live with that for a long time.
Is this one of those eccentric British safaris? You guys went to Africa, and your mate was like, "You want to see me fist an elephant?" And you were like, "Yeah."
That's racist, Tim. That's racist, Tim.
Yeah, you can't say that.
I can't say they go on eccentric safaris to Africa.
That's so right. To Africa? Oh! Yeah, that's racist, Tim.
That was like the hunter in Jumanji. Anyway, whatever.
What the? Oh, Jumanji? Jesus Christ, we're almost out of this tunnel.
All right, so I don't know if this isn't real though, is it? This isn't a.
What makes you say that? Why are you like attacking me right now? What's going on? Is this because is this because of what I said earlier? What's the matter with you?
What was interesting about?
Call it, gang.
Do you want to watch me
this
an elephant? I'll make you watch, man.
I would watch it.
You're kind of asking for this. Too.
I'm desensitized enough to be. I'll watch that casually. I'll eat food.
Yeah,
if you ever seen America's Funniest Home Videos, you've seen an elephant sit on people. So, that's kind of like fisting with your body.
Do they have America's Funniest Home Videos just with death though? Like death is allowed in the videos. That'd be really funny with the laugh track and stuff. And like Bob Saget.
America's
like
funniest, yeah. America's funniest scat porn.
What do they call America's Funniest Home Videos in the UK?
It's called You've Been Framed. over here.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
okay.
Yeah. Do you get like 250 pounds or dollars if you send a video in and they show it?
How many quid do you get?
You get 250 quid. Take that
Brody,
down to fiddly bits, whatever it's called.
50 bit.
Brody, what has happened?
So this is a memory deep from my childhood. We were climbing a slide. That's a ladder right there. I'm on the bottom,
Oh.
and the man above me started making a
man?
lot of noise. Or not a man.
Okay, all right.
Just a large kid who was on my baseball team, and he was making a lot of noise. Wanted everyone to look at him, and he was mooning everyone. I made direct eye contact with the butthole, and I could see a lot of just brown smears kind of around it. Like he did a really poor job cleaning himself up.
Yeah.
And it's
Dollars to donuts. That was poop. I bet you that was poop.
Yeah. And that image is just, I mean, it's just right there. I can't get rid of it, and I wish I could.
Wow. You could be... One of these days when we can upload thoughts onto computers, you might get raided by the FBI for having that thought in your head. Let's move on to Brennan, Daily Obstruction.
That's like your Eye of Sauron.
Right.
So one time back in middle school, I was taking a shower, and mid-shower, I felt the Hershey squirts were coming on. So I get out real quick, but I don't want to sit on the toilet with wet thighs. So I'm trying to dry off as quick as I can, and as soon as I'm dry, I lurch for the toilet, and I guess that movement relaxed all my muscles, and I just explode all over the bathroom floor.
Ooh, so you showered in
Oh.
school. I find that weird. I didn't.
Wait, what? That's in school?
That was in middle school. Or was this at home, just during middle
Well,
school?
I was a middle schooler. I just felt like I had to give context. This didn't happen last week.
Right, but did this happen
But it
in
wasn't at a middle school.
Yeah, was this in the gym shower?
And
or
it
at
certainly
home?
wasn't at a middle school last week.
No, this was in my it was in my parents' bathroom, actually.
Oh, okay.
Did you let them know that you had done that, or were you able to keep it a secret?
Oh yeah, I let my mom know. She was the first I told.
Oh, did anyone help you?
Yeah, she helped me clean it up. I mean, this is getting a little graphic now, I think.
Right. Plus, you wish you could forget it, and I believe this one. This one is very real sounding, and I do believe you wish you could forget this moment. So
That's going to be worth points.
It's got to be worth points. Joe will decide the winner. There's some Family
Should
Guy.
we do a points update?
Yeah, let's do a
All
points.
right, I have yet to read this.
Let me get a little sound drop for the points update.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Joe, what do we got for points?
All right, let's start at the bottom with
Sorry,
Lloyd
Sorry.
Use My Paint. So loud. Use My Paint. 22 points. He had some troubles in the beginning with lag. That unfortunately hurt his score. Next we have Brody Dogmo at 25 points. Means nothing. But at the top, we have a tie between Toothy and Brennan. So let's give them a hand. They each have 27 points. Still a close game. Everyone's within 5.
All right.
5
points.
What the deuce?
And
What
plus,
the deuce?
don't forget about the dual artist round. That might change things.
And that brings us to
Hey, Rob, remember
another
that
prompt.
time your ex-wife left me? That's right.
And the next prompt is you must draw a werewolf railing your family. You have to draw a werewolf railing your entire family. Have them fucking
Can't
your
be
dad. Just kidding, everyone. That's a prank prompt. We were introducing a prank prompt to the stream. So that was this prank prompt. The actual prompt is draw someone you can do an impression of.
I thought it was going to be a Dracula fucking your family or something like that.
Draw someone.
Actually, yeah. You could draw a Dracula fucking your family or the one that Tim said.
No, Rob, don't. All right. Draw someone you can do an impression of. And if you can't do any impressions, draw Jerry Seinfeld. That's your default backup.
So for me, I draw
And go.
spot on Peter Griffin, for example.
Yeah. Rob
This is
obviously
spot on.
just snail Peter Griffin. As he's been doing all.
I have sex with Lois. My son's name is Stewie.
Those are
My
sexy.
other son is Chris,
Those are all things. That you
for
would say.
example.
Can you do
I
a-
love to go to the pub. What's my pub that I go to in Quahog?
the clam?
The golden clam?
The gold, the thirsty, the clam. I go to the clam with the boys.
The
Can you-
boys.
Can you say shut up? Meg?
Giggity, giggity.
Say shut up, Meg.
All right, what do we have here? Got some frog fucking going on. We've got got another frog set up over there.
man.
I wonder if
Oh, it's a famous little frog.
is
I can't
Toothy.
do that one either. I can't do any of them.
Toothy's
And then we've got kind of a smug Mike Judge character here.
that look. I mean, that's got to be some actual celebrity there. Who is that? I can't. Who looks like that?
I mean, I could be watching the wrong picture, but you see.
Okay, all right. Lloyd does a great impression of frogs fucking. When you go to his house, you gotta hear this, and he just goes. He just does that for like 10 minutes. Super uncomfortable. What do we got on time here? 20 seconds. The weird noise is about to start up.
20 seconds is just enough time for me to tell you about that time I went to Las Vegas or something.
I start laughing before I can get it out, and then I don't even say anything funny.
Pens down.
I liked it, yeah.
Thank you.
Let's
It's
start.
cool.
Let's start with Dogmo, Brody Dogmo.
So this is Kermit the Frog.
Okay, let's move
And,
on. No, I'm kidding. Can we hear the impression you can do of Kermit?
Kermit the Frog here.
Okay.
I will say
Yeah.
it's not
I've
a
been told
bad.
it's a spot-on impression.
It's not a bad impression. It just lacks any confidence whatsoever in the delivery. But it's good. It's just you just clearly like didn't want to do it in the moment. But it is good. It's solid. And can you do any Miss Piggy?
Oh, Kermit, I love you, Kermit.
My favorite thing in the world is someone starting an impression and bailing out in 2 seconds. Like, let me do Miss Piggy. Oh no, I can't do it. I can't even. That is the best thing ever. All right, let's go down to Toothy here, who is drawing a realistic-looking man. Who is that, Toothy?
Oh, you son of a bitch! I knew it was gonna be me. Nobody draws me. I'm like Muhammad.
Wow. Jesus Christ. All right, Toothy, can you do an impression of Rob?
I can only do one single phrase. My ex-wife.
That does sound like him. That does sound like him. You should whip that out at parties.
It's gonna be a lot of points.
A lot of points.
It's gonna
there.
get a lot of points. Joe says.
All right,
What's
What?
The accuracy.
Lloyd, what are we looking at here?
Yeah, we're looking at Kermit the Frog. Fornicate. Well, it's not Kermit the Frog, is he? Because he shags Miss Piggy, doesn't he? So these are just two unassociated frogs.
This is Kermit's college days. He's experimenting. With,
yeah, of course.
Another.
Yeah. And
So-
and they're being observed by David Attenborough.
This is so exciting because I want to hear your David Attenborough. This is very exciting.
It'd be great if Dogmo can sort of do some Kermit noises in the background, like whilst I'm sort of narrating.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here we go.
And here we have two frogs fornicating. Look at
that is a good Attenborough. For real.
at it.
Fucking
Look
amazing.
at the amount of strain on the frog's face. He is absolutely going nuts. He's shagging the shit out of that frog. Look at him go. It reminds me of younger days in my past.
Piggy.
That is fucking
Very
amazing.
nice.
That is
Very
God.
nice.
Amazing.
And it also kind of looks like you can do an impression of David Attenborough's signature, because that's really well written David Attenborough at the bottom. All right,
That is his actual signature.
He showed up.
Also, my wife is kind of looking at me from the other room, like wondering what the hell I'm talking about.
Oh, just tell her you're doing David Attenborough talking about two frogs fucking.
I just drew two frogs while David Attenborough watches. She just turned her back in silence.
Okay, all right. Brennan, what do we got here?
So I drew a robot because I can do a robot voice, and then I had time, so I also drew a Stewie Griffin.
I thought you were gonna do the robot like dance. Like that's not gonna be good. All right, let's hear your robot voice.
Hello, how can I be of service?
Whoa!
Wow.
You call
And
that a
then let's hear
robot voice?
Stewie. Let's hear a little Stewie.
You robot son of a bitch.
I will fuck you.
I will receive.
All right, very good. Yeah, and then anyone who can do Stewie can jump in as Stewie right about now.
Oh, hello there, Rob.
Oh, who is that? Who is that?
That would be me, Stewie Griffin.
Who's doing that? That's fucking amazing.
Who did that?
What the deuce?
We'll never know.
Now see for comparison.
That was me. I did it.
Oh, really?
What?
Damn.
Yes.
Amazing.
That's fucking great. We have some serious impression. We should do this prompt more often. But that brings us to
great.
that same noise. It's a Joe prompt.
Oh, hey.
Rob. All right, Joe, what do you got for the artists?
Artists, I want you to pretend that there is an Olympic event that you could potentially get a gold in. What would that be if you could add a sport, an event to the Olympics?
That's good.
That you yourself could maybe, train 6 months and maybe become one of the best in the world.
Okay, here we go.
What would that be?
Starting now.
I won the long jump in 2nd grade at my elementary school.
Was it the sex long jump or the normal one?
It was did you say the sex long jump? Oh, yes, the sex long jump. No, it was not a sex long jump.
Just a callback.
Rob already forgot.
I love it.
Well, that doesn't really count unless your dick kind of slides into someone.
No, I don't have that BBC, baby. Isn't it weird that your television channel is BBC and that also is Big Black Cock?
I think about that all the time.
I think about that a lot.
That's what they show.
No.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I think I got the lyrics down now. There's many things I wish I didn't do, but I continue learning. I googled it. I never meant to do those things to you, and so
I'm gonna do Bone Thugs while he does this.
Say no before I go. That I just want you to know.
Say what you gonna do when ain't nowhere to run. When nothing comes for you, and what you could wanna do.
video is definitely getting taken down.
Well, I think Rob was doing enough Bone Thugs over it that hopefully the algorithm doesn't pick it up.
And I miss my Uncle Charles. Yeah, that should cover it.
Nice,
Oh.
good lead singer of Hoobastank impression, Tim.
Thank you. 0 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're out of time. The timer got all fucked up. That's it. Probably by the
Please, okay.
Hoobastank noise. All right, let's start with Brennan.
So this is the sport of having the largest nipples.
So what would be your training regimen for this event?
I guess just like rubbing ice cubes on your chest, or I don't know. Maybe there's some surgery that could get
Got them,
involved. I don't
sucked
know.
them.
What's the actual event? Like, do you do something with the nipples, or do you just pull your shirt off?
It's like a big reveal. It's a giant strip tease on the on like the big super cam.
So you're out
Everybody
there.
cheers
kinda
and
like-
claps.
Kind of like bodybuilders, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
So
Are you
you're out-
rated
almost
on
exactly like
technique,
that.
or is it just size?
Almost exactly.
Because if you got to think about the whole world, you know, there's got to be at least a few people with bigger nipples than you, unless you actually.
Well,
actually
if
have-
those cowards were willing to compete, then they would win. But until then,
Yeah, this year
They
they
lose.
only got 2 people, and just the one guy had bigger nipples than the other. So
All right, I like it.
And nothing sadder than getting second place in this event out of 2. And just not
honestly, the most embarrassing defeat
yeah,
that
not
you
e-
face.
if you look closely, it looks like there's 4 faces there.
yeah, you're right. You're right, Rob. Very philosophical. Let's go on to Brody.
I'm uploading my downloads.
So this is here I am. I'm peeing in a toilet from a great distance.
Wow, you have a
with
strong
minimal drippage between the toilet and me.
So your prostate.
man,
is
this
awesome.
toilet must be nasty.
It's the secret is just filling up your bladder really, really full, and then that allows you the pressure to just spurt that out really far.
So at the end of the
Is it
session,
sit down?
at the end of at the end of the session, you're like sprinting towards the toilet, right? To like the
Yeah, you have to
pressure.
walk up. You have to walk forward. You have to walk back. It's a whole technique. It's very, very complicated.
What's your personal best?
Well, I've only done this. I mean, I did this as a kid a little bit, but it's
But you got to remember, everyone's done it as a kid, so we all have practice.
true.
We all have records that we've set for ourselves.
Let's say
You got to start slow. Start slow. Just
I
pee
think this is
uphill.
A very competitive event.
yeah, best to start outside, train outside, and then bring it inside.
Pee outside. See how high up the hill you can get.
Yeah, those little. You ever played? What's that game where you toss bean bags
Tiddlywinks. Tiddlywinks.
No,
Bean-
what?
into holes on a board? Out in the lawn?
Cornhole?
Cornhole, exactly. I think a cornhole would work great for this.
What the hell?
Oh yes.
Practice in that hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I basically do the same thing, but instead of peeing, I shit, and I can shit from across the room with minimal drippage.
Wow, a real tub guy.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait. Why aren't you shitting in the hole?
That's the
Oh,
UK
well,
way.
The smaller holes are worth more points.
Have you ever played skee ball, Rob? God damn. All right.
We don't use the metric system, so
Let's move on to Lloyd. What do we got here?
Oh, down here, we've got me screaming into the void.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, probably.
And
got
sometimes
really
the boy screams back.
Yeah, but the trick is the trick is to look away before it starts screaming back.
And you have a void hole presumably in your like apartment floor of just
Yeah, you've so everyone in at the Olympics, everyone kind of like lines up you've got to like dig your own hole, and the trick is to get a really deep hole, so that you can put as much you can fill it with as many screams as possible, and then they sort of count the amount of screams at the end.
Wow, it seems like you might be depressed.
No, this prevents that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're like an Imagineer.
At Disney.
I can imagine you might.
What do they do?
In what way?
Yeah, I wanted to know what way.
You know, this is pretty creative stuff.
I thought you meant because they were like depressed.
All right, let's move on to Toothy.
Exactly like an Imagineer.
I love you guys.
Toothy, what have you done?
We see that my strongest skill is that I can poop anywhere. And I don't care if people are talking to me, watching me, or anything. I could stream myself pooping and I would have no problem.
That's called diarrhea.
It's called confidence.
Also,
it's called self-confidence.
Have you used this before to your advantage?
Yeah. Yeah.
As someone has watched you poop, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, of course.
The event was who can be the best at watching someone poop. And then you're the best at watching people poop.
That reminds me of the time we tried to climb a beanstalk and get a giant thing, and then he was pooping or something, and etc.
Who's drawing these piece of griffins?
That's Disney, if I had to guess. I don't know. All right, that was the end of the Joe prompt. Good as always. And that brings us to our next prompt, which is a Jesus miracle that didn't make it into the Bible. So a Jesus B-side, a Jesus miracle that just didn't cut it, wasn't, or just.
Wow, we could really offend some people with this one.
This could be highly offensive. And 3, 2, 1.
Stop! Draw!
Remember,
what's the prompt again?
It's a Jesus miracle that didn't make it into the Bible. And the real hard thing about this prompt is they have to ride the edge and make it edgy and funny without attracting a ton of internet hatred onto their own accounts on social media. So we'll see what they can do. Good luck. 2 minutes.
So far, everyone's just drawing hippies.
Rob, you're a Jesus freak.
Did Jesus get high?
I hope so. Yeah, he got high on Savior, brother.
I bet he could just turn it on.
He got high on souls, baby.
Rob, are you getting high right now? Are you?
Yes, I have been increasingly higher this whole show. I have not been drinking at all.
Did you take an edible, or have you just been token here and there during the show?
Edibles do not work for me. I don't have the chromosome, man. So yeah, I just smoke a weed.
So you're just sneaking some tokes on stream.
Yeah, I thought Toothy BJ was going to call me out on it, but I'm not as loud as a wife, I guess.
He only yells at wives.
Wives are loud.
Yeah, even if they're in the kitchen, he yells at them.
Yeah, misogyny, you know.
Jesus, Toothy.
Hey, I didn't yell about it.
Right, that's true. Oh, there's the noise. We got 10 seconds left.
In the gun.
To finish up your Jesus miracle.
Whoa.
Oh. All right, let's start with Lloyd, the only person that's done.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's spend very little time on this one and quickly move on because we're afraid of the backlash.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me.
My,
what's weird is
God.
just the idea of someone drawing a Muhammad cartoon during the era of Jesus, because I feel like the timing is off then, right? Muhammad being well after Jesus.
Was Muhammad the sequel?
I don't know. I think
is he in the cinematic universe?
I think so.
I think he's after Jesus.
Yeah, he's after.
Yeah.
He built onto what Jesus had already kind of got going.
Oh Jesus, guys!
He really perfected the art.
But
I don't feel that way.
Could Muhammad roll fat spliffs? That's the question.
The fattest.
The biggest fatty Batty Bob Marley 420 blunts you've ever seen.
Do you guys have weed in the UK? Do you get any of it? No.
No. And I am staunchly against people having a good time.
Have you let me ask you this, have you ever done marijuana in the
UK? Are we recording?
Yeah, this is live streaming to the internet right now. And I have I send these to BBC. Sorry, go ahead.
You send these to Big Black.
Yeah, I send these to Big Black cocks around the country. They don't respond because they're big black cocks. All right, let's go on to Toothy.
Well, this is the miracle where Jesus feed all the women in Nazareth.
Jesus Christ.
The Great Feeding, it is called.
Great Feeding.
I think we have to immediately move on from this. But I can.
I don't know what you think we're gonna get to when we move on, Tim. They're all Jesus.
All right.
Sounds like a vampire fucking your family wouldn't be so bad right now, huh, Tim?
Dogmo, what did you draw?
Oh, this is so dumb. This is just Jesus walking on some gravel barefoot.
Oh yeah,
wow.
See, I like that. Class act, classy.
Wow. His feet don't even hurt on the gravel? How is he doing that without sandals?
Not even a wince. Yeah.
He's like kind of wincing, like he's still in a little bit of pain.
His poker face.
What is?
He walked.
That's so good, Dogmo. That's like the best one because it's not highly offensive beyond. Rob's not even announcing his farts; he's just letting them loose now. Brennan, what do we got here?
Jesus is showing people that you can get hard to animal.
I can see why they left that out of the Bible.
Oh my god! All right, we're kind of running out of time, so we had to do our last.
That one was in the Bible though, wasn't it? I'm sure that one was that one did make it in. I'm pretty sure if you read it again.
Could be
in some of the editions for sure.
Yeah, let's go on to the. We're gonna move past a lot of prompts here, and let's clear those drawings immediately. All right, the next prompt is improvise a comic. This one's really fucking hard, and I feel
God damn it
bad for Toothy of all people. You guys are already in the shape of a 4-panel comic. So what's going to happen is you're each drawing one panel of the 4-panel comic. Toothy in the worst position of anyone right now to land the plane.
Peter
and
Chris and Meg have gone to bed. I just let Stewie suck from my little nipple.
Oh, Jesus. All right,
It was delicious.
Let's start improvising a comic in 3, 2, 1.
Stop! Draw!
Go.
Wow, this is so difficult. They don't even have a theme to go off of.
Nope. Yeah, this is
the same amount of time.
2 minutes. That's all they got. Yeah. Now you can look at each other's. They can look at each other's panels and try to like.
Oh right.
work off.
Yeah. This is tricky for sure. Very, very tricky. I see we're coming to some kind of an understanding about a hat. So perhaps this is trenchant political comedy about our postal service, or the boys in blue, or maybe our guys serving overseas. We'll see. Maybe that's a Bobby's hat. I don't know. Maybe this is a whole UK thing going on. Maybe this is a limo driver. We don't know, right? This could be a train conductor. This might be a guy driving a train to another place, conducting it. This could be an ice cream man, a milkman from a long time ago. This could be a milkman from a long time ago. This could be somebody shoveling coal at a train. This could be we don't know.
The third and fourth panels are morphing a little bit into a familiar character.
Yeah, they have 30 seconds left to land this.
Almost no text.
Big swings from the UK. Wow, look at that chin.
What's that, 15 seconds?
You ever notice how my chin and balls are glowing?
Yeah, let's see if we can make this fit. The last.
All right, we're going to start by focusing on Brennan. If anyone else is still drawing, we won't see or notice. So Brennan starts out with, I'm in an airplane. Whoa. That's the guy, the pilot.
What's the date on this? What's the date on this? September?
No, Rob, no.
Too soon.
That's just something
put a calendar up there somewhere.
That's probably something pilots say.
Oh yes, there we are.
I'm in an airplane. Whoa, that's just a pilot thing to. Even on the intercom too, to the passengers, you just hear like,
Maybe this is a Freaky Friday situation where that's actually the pilot's daughter in his body.
Folks, I'm in an airplane. Whoa.
All right. That's panel 1, and then
and I think that's Peter Griffin to the side there, to the left.
Peter Griffin's in the cockpit.
Wanted to note that.
Okay, and then Dogmo's panel says, "What's happening?" I don't know if that's the pilot or Peter. Or they merged.
I was thinking he's maybe turning into Peter Griffin.
So they've had a Dragon Ball Z merging of the characters. Now in the third panel...
Oh, wait. Quagmire flies a plane, let's not forget. So maybe that's Quagmire.
Very, very good. Okay, so now the plane is crashing, and then the guy's getting sucked up into Peter's chin.
Yeah,
balls.
Peter Griffin did 9/11, confirmed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
By sucking the pilot into his chin.
All right. And then Toothy.
But then how did it end up where it ended up?
Well, it's...
Without a pilot. Never mind.
It was
Never mind.
Joe's part of a group of sheep. You'll have to apologize for him.
And then Toothy, it's Peter saying the airplane crashed.
On the 4-year anniversary of September 11th, 2001.
No, actually, you make the public believe that it is September 11, 2001, but the camera at the end focus on the 2005, and the music from the Twilight Zone starts.
Oh. Oh, yes.
This episode, I think, marks
What makes you think?
This kind of show has become highly offensive now. So we're just a really offensive, dark show. All right, so the finale event time, and the finale event is everyone jumps into Brennan's quadrant. Shove yourself into Brennan's quadrant, and everyone draws in the same quadrant for 2 minutes, And there's no... Should there be a theme? Olympics, maybe? Olympics theme in Brennan's quadrant. And let's start the round.
Come on in, boys.
What are we doing?
Olympics is the theme?
And just everyone's drawing together is basically the way we end these for now.
I want to draw Garfield flying a flag.
So,
one of you should draw the infamous coward Richard Jewell.
Joe, what do you think are chances of getting
He was accused of the Atlanta bombings.
I'm sorry, Tim. What did you say?
What do you think our chances of getting taken down are on this episode for many reasons?
By YouTube, I think we're fine. I think we stayed in.
Bound.
With the Lord, I think we're in kind of deep shit.
Yeah, and if Islam's right, we're all.
What if instead of Garfield flying the Olympic flag, what is going on?
Wow. Looks like
he's like flying.
Really topping
flying
from the top
Nazi
here,
flag.
yes.
No.
I'm not gonna draw Garfield flying a Nazi flag. That's just not no, come on.
No.
Yeah.
That would be too far.
Oh, too far.
Even for this stream.
That'd be like how you guys have crazy commercials, right? Don't you have commercials with tits? Is that a myth?
I was in Denmark, and they have like bus stop adverts on there, and they literally say like cut the bullshit.
Oh wow!
They say cut the bullshit. That's all.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like they literally have like just women's buttholes on the pictures of the ads. All right, that's the end of the.
Looks like everyone drew some of those clowns over in Washington, D.C.
This is the finale drawing. Garfield's having a pussy lip frappuccino. There's a man licking a pussy on the right side, but it's safe for the internet. And Homer is shooting little tiny blasts of fire at his nipples. I don't think that's liquid. That looks more incendiary.
Is that tassels? That might be tassels.
But they're not. They're like anti-gravity tassels. Homer's also kind of ape-like and ripped beyond belief, with a Homer on his thigh. There's a creepy little man on the upper left. Peter Griffin's suddenly making an appearance after the time has been called. All right, well, we need a...
That reminds me of the time Garfield had a lippy frappuccino with Homer Simpson and a weird man. And then a guy licking a cat, and the cat's like, yeah. What do you think of that, Lois?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Peter.
Oh, Peter, there's two of us now.
Can we get Stewie?
My wife can hear how well this is going.
Can Peter talk to Stewie for a sec?
Stewie, please.
That's not Stewie.
Rob, start talking to Stewie as Peter. You gotta.
Oh, hey there, Stewie.
Oh, hello,
Have you seen
Father.
your mother?
No.
Stewie, are you throwing up? Are you okay? What's going on here? That reminds me of the time Stewie had a cat standing on him, and he was like upset about it with his eyebrows down, kinda. And you were there, Lois. And his nose was like yours, but small. And then he had a little smile. Stewie? Stewie, doesn't that remind you of that time?
It's exactly how it happened, Father.
All right, let's get the final score and find out who won the Steam gift card.
All right, the final score. So first of all, we have at 37 points. We have Lloyd. Eat my paint.
Boo.
But don't forget, he won his
I won.
Arctic duel.
I won. I won this game. I won.
Wait till I finish. You'll see if you won.
It's rigged.
Can I finish?
You can't just say
Can I finish?
that you
Can I
won
finish?
before I've finished giving the results. So we have, what was I saying? Lloyd at 74 points. Then we go to BD. Brody at 38 points, but he lost his artist duel, so he has 0 points. You lost all your
Damn.
Jeopardy rules. Sorry.
Going to Brennan.
Also,
Daily
you have prostate
obstruction.
cancer.
He ended at 40 points, but again, he lost his artist duel, so he has 0. Going over to Toothy. Toothy ended with 41 points, won his artist duel, double the points, 82 points, a new record.
Yay.
And Toothy is the champion.
Toothy gets $10 Steam gift card. Toothy, do you play video games?
What are video games? What's Steam?
Toothy, don't play coy. All right.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I love it.
It's kind of like a regular game, except oh, never mind.
What do you think you're going to spend it on?
The joke landed. Okay.
Yeah, what game are you getting, Toothy? What's been on your mind?
What's on your wish list?
My wish list. I mean, maybe Cloudpunk. Have you heard of it?
Oh, the
Cloudpunk.
The budget.
It's a
cyberpunk game.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's about deliveries or just time attacks on stream. On a city. It's a cyberpunk city, but I think that it has a really nice look. I wanted to try it. I have actually a really long list of indie games that I have to try, but I sadly don't have enough time. I just finished Dark Souls, all the series like a week ago. So all my long-term games are finished for now. So I got to try.
Play that Hades yet? Play that Hades yet?
I haven't tried Hades yet.
It's really good.
I know.
Jesus Christ. Rob, that's the end of the show. Thank you all for competing and for being here. And thanks for anyone who watched this highly offensive content. And that's us signing off.